Buddhism is the one of the world's largest religion and originated 2,500 years ago in India. Buddhists believe that the human life is one of the suffering, and the meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior are the ways to achieve enlightenment. The goal of the Buddhism is to become enlightened and reach nirvana. Nirvana is believed to be attainable only with the elimination of all greed, hatred, and ignorance with a person. Nirvana signifies the end of the cycle of death and rebirth. The main Buddhist values are love, wisdom, goodness, calmness, and self-control. Buddhists believe that people should try to end suffering. All things should be seen as having no self or essential nature.
What are key beliefs of Buddhism? 3 Buddhism beliefs that will rock your words and make you much happier. First is dukkha. Life is painful and causes suffering. Many people might say that Buddhism is pessimistic or negative. Second is anitya. Life is in constant flux. Third is anatma. The self is always changing. What are 5 beliefs of Buddhism? The 5 basic moral precepts undertaken by members of monastic orders and the laity are to refrain from taking life, stealing, acting unjustly, speaking falsely, and drinking intoxicants. What is forbidden in Buddhism? Especially, all Buddhism live by 5 moral precepts which prohibited killing living things, taking what is not given, sexual misconduct.
Worship in Mahayana tradition takes the form of devotion to Buddha and to Bodhisattvas. Worshippers may sit on the floor, barefoot, facing an image of Buddha and chanting. They will listen to monks chanting from religious texts, perhaps accompanied by instruments, and take part in prayers. The Eightfold Path consists of 8 practices: right view, right resolve, right speech, right contact, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right samadhi. Meditative absorption or union, alternatively equanimous and meditative awareness. There is no obligation for Buddhists to marry, and most Buddhists believe marriage is a choice, as long as they are both happy to do so. Buddhists are allowed to cohabit. As a result, Buddhists do not have any formal teachings on what the marriage ceremony should consist of. Generally, Buddhist teaching views life and death as a continuum, believing that consciousness, the spirit, continues after death and may be reborn. That can be an opportunity for liberation from the cycle of life, death, and rebirth.
Many Buddhists interpret this to mean that you should not consume animal, as doing so would require killing. Buddhists with interpretation usually follow a lacto-vegetarian diet. That means they consume daily products, but include eggs, poultry, fish, and meat from their diet. There are no rules or law in Buddhism against having tattoo. Many people do believe that it is that heart intention that matter the most when looking to get a tattoo. As a Buddhist, Buddhism has evolved over the year. However, there are four noble truths remain that pillars of Buddhism around the world today. Monks are forbidden from touching or coming close to the woman bodies because it is believed that woman bodies is contrary to a monk's vows. Thus, most temple in Thailand put a announcement which restricting women from entering.
Who is the current head of Buddhism? The 40th Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is the head monk of Tibetan Buddhism and traditionally has been responsible for the governing of Tibet until the Chinese government took control in 1959. Before 1959, his official residence was Potala Palace in Lhasa, the capital of Tibet. Is there a Buddhist Bible? There is one other reason that there is no Buddhist Bible. Many religions consider their scripture to be the revealed word of God or gods in Buddhism. However, it is understood that the scriptures are teaching of the historical Buddha, who was not a god or other enlightened masters. Who is first, Buddha or Jesus? Christianity was founded by Jesus Christ approximately 1971-33 CE years ago. As for Buddhism, it was founded by an Indian prince, Siddhartha Gautama, in approximately 566 BCE before Common Era, about 2,500 years ago. In fact, the oldest of the four main religions is Hinduism. How do I become a Buddhist? Yes, anyone can become a Buddhist. You will need to take refuge in the Triple Gem and a follow ceremony during which you take a vow to uphold the 5 precepts: to not kill, not steal, not commit sexual misconduct, refrain from false speech, and not take intoxicants that lessens your awareness.